Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the setvbuffer function in C language. So first, share my laptop screen and fix the position here so you can watch better by my video lecture. And here, Turbo C++, I double click and take some process. And now yes is open Alt F file menu and taking new file. And here our goal, write a program to use of set v buffer. So previous video I take as set buffer, and here set v buffer, that is a function in use in file management in C language. So first I write the syntax, and in this session we can see the difference between set buffer and set v buffer and what is the use of set v buffer function. So first difference, set buffer is that is no return data type, but here integer is a return data type. That is the first difference. And second difference, set buffer, that is only two argument, but v buffer here the first two, that is a both are same. So file stream is also passed in the set buffer and v buffer also, and then character, and that is we have to say that buffer. So buf, and you can give any, that is variable name, and then integer mode, or we can then type, and then size size underscore t, and that is the size underscore t, and then pass the size. So that is a four argument you have to pass. And let us check in help menu, we can also see the syntax and that the argument how to use, so then we can understand better. So set buffer, set v buffer, yes, and both our header file is same standard input output, and assign a buffer to a string. So a set buffer is a, we can say that both IO input output stream for specific size we have to pass. Yes, here we can pass some specific size, and here you can look, there are two argument in the set buffer and here four argument. So that is integer type, but we can also take as mode, or you can take as a type or mode. And that is four argument, what is a use. So you can look here, the stream to which buffer is assigned. So that is a first is string file pointer we have to pass, and then buffer point to buffer to be used for IO buffering, input output IO, and buffer is after stream has been open, and type one of the buffer IO. So that is some constant here is there, and first we have to two use. So that is a underscore IO FBF, so full buffer. So the file is fully buffer, that is known as. When buffer is empty, the next input operation will attempt to fill the entire buffer, and on output that buffer will be completely filled before any data is returned to the file. So that is a buffer is full and we can input more. And then underscore IO LBF, so line buffer. So that is a line buffer when buffer is empty, and next input operation will still attempt to fill the entire buffer on output. However, the buffer will be flush whenever a new line character is returned to the file. So new line or buffer is full, there are two possibilities. So first come is appear, that is a close. So that is we have to use in this session. So I can press Alt F1 function. So go back and last size. So specific set buf buffer size, and that is 0 and 32,767. So that is maximum size you have to pass. So let us check. And now I can provide the multi-line comment and that syntax, and now we can start to our header file. So IO standard input output, and Onio console input output, yes, and now void main, and then we can take as file stream. Yes, here we have to F1 and F2. There are two file pointer we have to use, and then clear the screen, and then we can yes here we can use as first, that is buffer, that is character buf, and provide 255. You can give the small size, that is also possible, and file pointer 1 f open, that is our function, and we can open the c drive, yes, and double slash turbo c3 and double slash bin, and that we can file, and that is first we can in, that is dot in. You can also give the text file, and that is write plus, so write and read, we can say that, and binary operation. So, and you can also rb plus mode you can also use, and then second I can copy that line and paste to second file pointer. You can use as like out extension, and that is write mode, and then that is comment line up setup input. First we can take as a input stream, yes, and that first we can take as setvbuf buffer, that function we have to use, and not equal to 0. So if that is a true, so first so not equal to 0. So if equal to 0, so that condition is false, and that is a input, so that is a, obviously that buffer is full we have to use, so that is not equal to 0, so that is buffer is overflow, is full, so that if condition is true not equal to 0. So first we can pass the file pointer 1, that is used as an input, and second argument, that is our buf, that is buffer character 1D array, and that underscore capital IO input output full. So F, and that is we can BF full buffer. So that is a constant member. So here we can pass as that is first file pointer, then buffer, and that is, and now that is size. So 255, that is our fix. We can give more or less, there is no problem. And now we can printf the message if caps lock is on. So now we can in small the, we can say that if fail to set, yes, here fail up to buffer because that is a full. So for input we can say that 5 and slash n, and if that is condition not equal to 0, so we can say that assign that buffer size, so means that is allocate. So we can say that buffer set up setup for input 5 and slash n, so that is complete. And now same process to our output, so I can just copy all that part and paste. So now we can use as a second file pointer and output, that is input and output, both we have to say. So output, and that is file pointer 2, yes, and that is we can use as a line buffer. So L, so LBF, and that is 122. So that is I remove, and that is a output. So we can say that output same process, but that is a line buffer. So slash n and new that is new line, and buffer is full. So then and then that is fail. Otherwise that is a assign. So buffer setup for output, that message is a coming not equal to 0. So that is our goal. So input one if condition, and output we have to pass the 4 argument as set buf buffer. So input time or output time. Now we can close the both file. So F close, that is first we can close F1, and then F close, so second file. So input first is a input buffer and second for output, and then we can provide as get ch. So that is a complete, and now I can save that file, and we can say that set, yes, set v and that function. So that is maximum 8 character we have to use. Yes, and that is saved. So I think that perfectly. So yes, first I can check. So file pointer, that path we have to check. That is yes, turboc3 bin. Yes, so that is a turboc3 and bin. So double slash everywhere. So that is a input and that is a output. So now I can save and compile. So yes, there is no any error, and our exe file is generated. And yes, you can look very simple, and that is we can understand first for input and second for output. So two file pointer, and we can pass the 4 argument. So file pointer, then we can say that buffer, so that character 1D array, and that is constant mode, so that is a fix. So IOFB, so you can refer the in help menu. Other mode here is full buffer, here line buffer. So that is, I think, full is fail and that is line is allocate. So let us check that allocate or not. So I compile and run. So yes, that first is full buffer. So fail to set up buffer for input file, and buffer set for output file is complete because that is not full, means that is line buffer. So that is a constant member. Here we can pass underscore IO LBF. So that is a line buffer. And here is a full buffer. So full buffer is failed for input operation, and line that is line buffer, that is a allocate the memory as a in output file. So that is a what about all the setbuf function, setvbuf function. Yes, in between that is v. So that is memory allocation for file pointer. So that is very important, and that complete. Yes, that is how to use. That is main how to pass 4 argument and what is that use. So you can also refer the help menu, that is giving the all detail about set vuf and set buffer both function. So set buffer is only 2 argument, but here we can pass the 4 argument. That is main, and set buf, that return type is void, but here is a integer, so we can directly use as an if condition. So that is a possibility, and we can take 2 time use input and output buffer, and full buffer IO underscore full buffer and IO underscore line buffer. So now I can close. So write yes this program to your C notebook if you prepare, very simple, and yes I can run last time. So that is same message, failed to set up buffer for input file and buffer setup for output file. So output set and full is failed, means not allocated because there is no any blank in buffer. So yes, I think complete my session. So how to that syntax and all about set buf function. So now I can close that file and quit. So subscribe my channel, press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting and sharing my video lecture, and Hare Krishna.